Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the Raider Nation Live. I'm your host, Dirty Low. We got a homie, the homie. What are you doing? What are you doing? Homie
Oh, my
Gravy.
boy.
What's up, bro? And then, the Ghost of Gabe. What up? He's right here. He's down here. What's going on,
There's a
man? Gabe, how you doing,
story
bro?
of a guy named Gaby.
And we're waiting for him to show up to the show.
He'll
What's
make
going
a
on, brother?
special
How's it?
appearance in the. He
He'll make a
needs a
special
appearance
appearance.
coming on. He needs beat
Yeah,
and
he
light
need-
and shit and disco
Yeah,
ball
he-
when Gabe comes out.
You got the light going on in the back right there. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta have the spotlight. Now coming to the stage.
Coming to the stage, the star of the show, Gabe, Raider 420.
What's going on, man? Raider Nation Live. We are here. It is Thursday night. We're talking about Week 6, Raiders versus the Patriots, the Patriots, the Pat Riots, the Patriots. The way if it's actually pronounced, the Pat Riots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're coming off of a win off of Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? 13-7. You know, yeah, man, we're here. We're gonna get about a good hour and 15, maybe hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? If I'm feeling a little frisky.
That's bro. Feeling sexy tonight. 2 hours. If you're feeling sexy, we can go 2 hours.
No, I'm not feeling no sexy. No sexy. No, I'm cool. We already did 2 hours a day, bro. That was way more than enough for me, bro.
How'd you dig that show with Roby, man?
Bro, you know what? Like when we're overall, man, if you guys didn't know, like we pulled a last minute show. Gravy's good for the last minute shit. So last minute we he had his actually an NFL player that's his friend that he's known, and he played for Fresno State. He was an elite receiver, got signed by the Giants. Name's Roby, Robertson.
Right, Robertson.
Yeah, he played with Trent Dilfer, played with a couple other guys, you know what I mean, here out of Fresno State, you know what I mean. Fresno State around that time in the 90s they were doing a thing, but that's Gravy's coaching buddy that he coached with, and they played flag football together and stuff when Gravy was about 150, 120 pounds lighter.
Nah, bro, I never was 120.
Said lighter than what you are right now.
Nah, I was about 210 back then. I was been a chubby kid, so.
Okay, so yeah, so he was like low size right now. You know what I mean? Back in the day. Yeah. But anyways,
I was little low.
You're little low, yeah, not big low.
Not big low.
So no, so the show went as pretty much, you know, he wanted to talk about, you know, we talked pretty much about a lot of different things as far as you know, from a player's insight. You know what I mean? Contracts and stuff like that. It's on my channel. It's also on Gravy's channel. So make sure you guys go over there, go check it out. It's pretty dope. I had a good conversation. You and him were on for about a good hour before I jumped on and stuff like that, man. But it was pretty dope. It was a dope ass show, man. I had a good time. There he is. Hey, what's going on?
What's cracking now?
Oh, yeah, we step
go get some more yes guy, you know.
Oh,
more
yes,
honor.
We're back on or what?
Yeah, look at that shit.
Easy. That's nice, bro.
Smoke out. Semi-smoke out hour.
Smoke out hour, yeah. I haven't smoked in so long. It's so sad. I don't like this.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Lo. Just a quick minute with my boy, man. He's a real nice guy, bro. He's down to share with football. He's like me, bro. He'll talk ball with you. After that, he called me back on my phone, and we chopped it up about the double wing offense.
Oh, here you guys go.
What to do, because he's playing a team. They're playing they're playing Hoover, and so they won the double wing. And he said, "Can Raina go over there and take some practices for me?" I go, "That's illegal shit, bro. Raina graduated already." So, but we chopped it up and just talk football, man. He'll go on for days. He loves the sport, and he's an overall nice guy. So, yeah, he wants to come back. He dug that. First time he did, I had to show him to get on StreamYard. I didn't even know how to fucking do it. So he's listening to me, and we got two dumbasses trying to get on StreamYard. I said, get with me about an hour before you get over, Pacheco, and then we'll start from there. So he's a truck driver, and he enjoyed it, man. He enjoyed everybody on the chat.
That's cool. Oh yeah, man.
You and
Even
everybody.
truck driving, he's done that. Yeah, I seen him with the headset. I was like, he's chilling, dog. You know, he's driving, chilling, making his day go by probably faster. Yeah, he loved that shit.
Yeah, he likes doing that, bro. If he can talk ball while he's driving, he'll do it. So we basically got him every time. So he's an overall nice guy, bro. So
yeah, he seemed like real. He opened up my eyes a little bit. It's not that I didn't have my eyes open, but we were trying to get to the people that were actually watching it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like the whole Josh Jacobs thing and like how much money he should be getting and contracts and all that stuff, man. We'll go over a little bit, man. But if you want to go check out the fucking show, it's on my channel. And it's on Gravy's channel. It says "Chilling with Roby." I'll tell you.
With my boy B Robe, yeah.
Yeah, with B Robe, yeah. So I'll pull it up right now and tell you exactly what it's called. But it's on my channel and also chatting with my boy B Robe. Yeah, so it's on there. We already have there's 250, 240 views, man. But if you guys haven't seen it or want to go watch it, man, go watch it. He gave us a lot of good advice, a lot of good things, a lot of positive things, and a lot of outlooks that like a lot of us are kind of like overlooking, because a lot of people are saying that like, you know, the Raiders pretty much right now there's really nothing to talk about. We're looking at numbers, you know what I mean, and pretty much he said it like this: very, very simple. Win is a win, bro. It doesn't matter if it's one or whatever, you know what I mean. So we'll talk a little bit about that. I'm gonna get to the chat. Like I always say, man, be thankful for what you do got, what you don't, and don't drink and drive. And I'm gonna get to the chat and we'll get into it, guys. Robert Penny, what's going on? Salute, man. Raider Paul, what's up, bro? Showing love. Dark, man. I was just showing the guys the video right now, bro. That shit was hella funny. Wakanda forever.
Sharks on point today.
Oh yeah, shit. Nation Nightmare, what's going on, brother? Salute. Job, what's going on, brother? Salutes you, bro. Steve DeLuna, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Raider Room, what's going on? Tubby, we're gonna be on in Call of Duty in a little bit. Dark, tell Holly I said peace. Yeah, we haven't talked to her in a minute. Strada, what's going on? How you doing, brother? Everyone's showing love. Strada showing love. Chris, what's going on, brother? Salute. How you doing, man? Hopefully you're having a good night, good evening, good day. Tomorrow's Friday. Don't forget to tune into Raider Loon, Raider Allegiance tomorrow. Fuck Your Team Fridays. He's gonna be on and shit like that. All Lives, what's going on? Cool Kev's in the building. Who else in there? Snoop a Loop. Every time. I know, bro. I'm not gonna call you Snoop a Loop when I say that. Hernandez. You gotta say it like that. Hernandez. Shit. Little low. Denver fumbles fog, bro. Man, they've been playing a shit game, and they're kind of in it right now too. Kind of crazy. Shout out to everybody.
Break that team down now. It's time to break that team down.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, it's over. I think, but we ain't gonna get no players out of that team, man. So I'm not even tripping. Willie Wayne, what's going on, brother? Salute. Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate you guys, man.
I think that linebacker they let loose.
What's that?
The linebacker they let loose.
Who's that? Oh, Gregory.
The other. Yeah, he can help. He can help with
this. I gotta understand where Gravy's talking. I mean, not Gravy. Cool Kev's over here talking about gordaditas, bro. Like I don't like fat chicks, bro.
That's pertaining. That's you. That's too.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I have a shirt that says no fat chicks, bro. No, I'm just playing. Joel Lee, what's up, bro? JB.
Hey, they need love too. Nah, just kidding.
Shit. I'm drinking.
Okay, we have seen pictures of you at the Bahamas, bro. You ain't all that thin either, so you better kick back on these fat jokes. All right.
Rafa, what's going on, brother? Hopefully you're having a good one, man. Stay safe, Mr. Trick Your Soul. Stupid. Wild Turkey, what's going on, brother? Salute, man. Salute. So we're caught up to the chat, man. So Patriots, they have us 3 points over winning. I don't know, bro. I've seen a lot of different things. I hate the fact that content creators start doing the dumbest shit just to get fucking views, bro. It's fucking weird, bro. I just want to see this team fucking score, bro. And like overall, everyone's still stuck on this. They haven't scored 20 points. Even fucking even what's his name? Chris Sims and that other guy. Those guys are so fucking dry to me, bro. They were talking about like, yeah, well, they still haven't got the hump over 20 points, bro. It doesn't fucking matter if everybody wants this team to fucking score points like crazy. But when we were talking about certain things, hey, Chris, what's going on, bro? Salute. Protect the show, man. If you guys haven't go over there, go sign up to subscribe to Protect the Show, bro. Dope content, bro. Him ready to run down, and I always get the other guys mixed up. Chilonis or Chionis, whatever. One of the guys that he's on there.
Hey, don't tell Chris to go. Don't get all big headed now. You got the Woodson whiskey.
Oh, you got the Woodson whiskey deal? Shit.
We can still, we can still be in the mix. You know what I mean? You can still come on the show once in a while. We ain't all hip to hip with C-Dub, but would like to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's dope that everyone's getting.
That's good.
That's cool, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even mad. Salute to you, bro. It's well earned, man. He was busting his ass to get where he had to get, bro. But going back to that whole 20-point thing, you know what I'm saying? Even Roby was saying, like, look, man, he goes, a win is a win. It doesn't fucking matter how many points. And all these offenses are scoring all kinds of points, bro. Like, what was it? Didn't Green Bay put up like 25, 26 points up against fucking Detroit?
Put it this way. The Broncos have put up 30 points like 3 times this year already. Has it done them any good?
Nothing.
Who's been saying that, bro? I forgot.
I don't know, some dude that needs to get a haircut.
Maybe he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about, but okay.
Yeah, you know, JB does have a point. He's like, can our defense average 3 turnovers a game? Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. I just like every game's a different game, bro. Like this game, who knows? You know what I mean? We might not miss the field goal. We might get the points that you guys want us to get. You know what I mean? So it's just every game's gonna be a different game, bro. But as long as we can pull it off, that's what I was talking about the other day. Like I'm not obsessed with scoring the 20 points. I don't give a fuck about. I just want to score. I just want our defense, our offense to catch up a little bit, just so they could be better. You know what I mean? Overall, like,
play better.
I don't care if better. I don't care if they're scoring 30 points or 19 points, but it looks good or whatever. But like, it doesn't matter to me. Like, as long as we're getting the wins, because every game's different. Dog. Like every game's a fucking different game. You know, one game we might not have turnovers, but you know what I mean. It might be a game where it's all possessions. You know what I mean? Or it's a totally defensive game. You know, so we gotta learn how to win every way right now. And right now, this is the way we're winning, but. We for sure we do got to get better offensively. I do believe that. That's 100%. But to say like that, you know, just to harp on that subject and shit like that it's like, you know what I mean? It's fuck it. I don't care. I don't mind averaging a couple less points if it means more wins. Shit, you know what I mean? It's like
no. I think Gabe is that we're the chat or the people that are content creators that are in that way of that obsession is just not saying it right. You know, maybe they mean, hey, let's play better to score 20 points. I could dig that. But basically what I'm hearing is that we suck because we can't score 20 points. But we won games under, you know, being under 20 games. That's only 2 games. But it's a stepping stone. This last game is a stepping stone to win 2 in a row, 3 in a row. Or whatever, you know. Even though we played bad, the potential is there to score 20. And if satisfying you to like this offense is scoring 20 points, then forget it, man. Let's do it. You know, I mean, we scored 21, and then you're happy. 1 more point.
Yeah.
So be it. They're
saying
that we suck.
We should have had 23.
We
you know what I mean? Like
our team sucks because we can't score 20 points. That doesn't mean we're a bad team. That doesn't mean we suck. You know, quit saying that because that's what you mean.
I think our offense. I'd rather people say our offense is struggling, and yeah, we know that. You know what I mean? Our offense is struggling, and that's it. But like our team doesn't suck, bro, because our team was after we played a good first game, right? But after that second game, you know what I mean? We literally dropped down to 31st in overall defense. I know it was only after 2 games, but you know the last 3 games has literally moved us. You know, because of that tough loss we took to fucking Buffalo, you know, it kind of put us behind the 8 ball, dropped us down to 31. You know what I mean? But now we're like at 14 in overall defense. You know what I mean? We're like, you know what I mean? It's just like our DBs are like literally like hovering right there on top 10 in pass yards allowed. You know what I mean? So it's like the thing that is hurting us right now is our rush, our rush defense. That's the one thing that's hurting us because they kind of gash us through the middle. But other than that, dog, like. Our team doesn't suck. I just think it's getting like this offense, you know, on par with the defense. You know what I mean? And I think they could do that, bro, because they have the personnel to do it. Now, are they going to be able to go out and get maybe a little bit of help, maybe on the offensive line or defensive line? I'd rather, interior, but anything will help at this point. You know what I mean? Anything on the defensive line or the offensive line will help. So, like my preference is, a guard or a defensive tackle in the middle, a big one. But if we get a defensive end or a tackle, shit, I wouldn't mind. So it doesn't really make a difference as long as we could get like a combo of those two or even one, dog, just to make some sort of difference.
One of the things that we were talking about with Roby, he was saying he mentioned before I even jumped on, he mentioned that like Josh Jacobs coming in later, he was doing it for the money because say if he did get injured on the franchise tag, you know what I mean? What would end up happening? With the franchise tag, you get paid per game. You don't get the $10 million and you're good to go, and that's the whole season. It's like that. No, the franchise tag, you can turn around, still get cut. And what he said also was that the contracts are paper thin because they're on fucking paper. They can get ripped up. They can get thrown out. They can do all this, that, and third. They don't care about any of that, right? So what I'm bouncing that off of was Josh Jacobs wasn't there throughout the whole fucking preseason, right? Wasn't there, wasn't getting no reps, wasn't getting the bruises, wasn't getting the calluses that like Gravy has mentioned, and then so did Roby. But also another thing too is that what's the name wasn't there neither. Fucking Garoppolo wasn't there neither. So right now these are the preseason games. He played one preseason game, got one fucking set of snaps, bro. So it's there, and it's like the timing needs to be there, the momentum and all that stuff, bro. It's a learning thing. Then he got hurt, he got banged up, you know what I mean? So it's like these guys need to stick together and understand that it's going to be the process. Another thing too is like Jacobs is going to get his money, and he's going to earn every single cent of his contract as long as he stays healthy coming into these colder games, bro, because they're going to run the ball. You know what I mean? So it's like we got to give them a little bit of breathing room, because even if we're averaging 28 points a fucking game and our defense is giving up 30, we're still fucking losing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's an exciting time for the Raiders, and it's a little bit of a transition. You know what I mean? So a lot of people got to adjust to it. They can't just sit back and be just like, oh, wow, oh, we're not doing this, and we're not doing the standard of this, that, and the third. It's not going to work that way, bro. It never works that way.
I think it's a big time, though. These next two games are big time now, because it can literally make or break our season. If we can win these two games, dog, and get like that momentum, even this game, just to be 3-3, you know what I mean? After 6 games, it's a good chunk of a season, because remember, our football seasons are like the shortest seasons of any sport. You know what I mean? They have the least amount of games. That's what I mean. You know what I mean? So it's like 6 games. If you could be at 500 with I think your offense still room to grow, you know what I mean? Still haven't hit their ceiling. I think that it could be a scary team if we could be a good dark horse team, dog. If we can pull off these next 2 wins, I think these next 2 games are a make or break type shit. Like if we could pull off these 2 wins off of teams that we're supposed to beat, you know what I mean? That I think we should beat. I think we could be in perfect position and a great fucking momentum to go into Detroit, dog, and try to steal one there. You know what I mean? So I think these next 2 games, especially this game coming up against the Patriots, dog, we gotta go in there and smack them. We gotta go. If we got our home, we gotta smack them, dog. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Like I don't even care if it's like if we don't score 20 points. I really don't. I just want to fucking smack them, just just make them make them look as bad as they've looked. You know what I mean? I want to see the defense and keep that up and show okay, this defense is for real. You know what I mean? You're supposed to keep these type of teams. Yeah. You're supposed to keep these type of offense.
Yeah.
The only thing that worries me is that they do got a running game, and Ramondre Stevenson did gash us last year, but it is a different team. But Ramondre Stevenson does run hard and shit like that, and then we'll see what Ezekiel still got left in the tank. But I think that's the only thing that they got.
Mm-hmm.
Which is one thing is our weakness. That is one of our weaknesses, though, the rush defense. So I hope we can step it up like we have in the last. I think in the last couple of weeks, there's plays here and there where you can see it just a more consistent basis in the middle, which that's been, I think, the most disappointing probably position on defense this year, defensive tackle. You got cool.
I was talking to you this morning that I was hearing a show yesterday, and it was so bad I wanted to turn it off right when I entered it, but I've been in conversations with this guy. I'm not gonna mention any names because he has his own show, and I don't want to disrespect the dude. I really don't even give a shit. But if you're gonna sit there and say you know so much about football, we played it and did this and whoop, which I don't think you really did. But if you're gonna say that we're beating teams that are ass on our schedule, we don't get to choose our schedule. We don't sit there and say, hey, I want to play Pittsburgh, I want to play Denver, I want to play Chicago.
You know what, crazy? You know the crazy part is that if we win these next 2 or 3 games, or win 3 out of the next 4 games, the narrative is going to turn to how easy our schedule is, right? But at the beginning of the season, do you remember that we were gonna go through the worst schedule in the league? That we're gonna have the hardest schedule in the league. And I kept telling people now, shit fucking changes every fucking week. Teams fucking drop off out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So
this is what that gentleman does not know. He thinks that we are, whacking off to these wins against sorry teams. No, you got to play the game of the schedule that the NFL gives you. Okay, we lost to Pittsburgh, which everybody thinks is a shit ass team. But the thing is that we were a play away of winning that game. We lost to San Diego. Who said San Diego's a shit ass team? They're always overrated. They're always overrated. But we were one play away from winning that football game. Just put yourself in that shoe. Just because we lost those games means a lot more to you than when we win a game. Yeah. So you're saying we're shit because we're beating teams that we should beat in your eyes.
Yeah.
It's just win a football game, no matter who in the fuck is in front of
them. That's going to be the narrative for sure, bro. That's going to be
for sure
the narrative.
You know what I mean?
And it's I'm not going to give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm not going to care.
You can sit there with your notebook. You can sit there in a notebook with all your stats and all your truck driving and talk about the Raiders. Boo, 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 boo. Never once did I hear you say we improved. We won the game. I'm happy about it. All you did was just demolish our football team.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand that. Yet I was the only guy watching your show because it said 1 on your thing. So I gave you that credit. Please get at me and tell me thanks for the view.
Bro, that's I hear you, bro. But that's fucked up.
But just stop it, man. It doesn't make any sense. For one, it don't make any sense.
It doesn't.
You got a notebook this big, just full of bullshit, and I don't understand how you can say football, and if people are sitting there saying you're an asshole on your chat.
He's got a notebook like this full of bullshit. Damn.
Notebook like this. I got a notebook like this.
That ain't no fucking notebook. That shit looks like a Bible.
Fuck the Raiders. Fuck the Raiders. Fuck the Raiders.
Hey, that don't look like no fucking notebook. That when you say like this, that should look like a phone book, like those old phone books.
But I did the dude. I've been in conversations with the guy. I argued with him every time, but it's like, hey, I want to check out your show, man. I was the only one watching, so
hey, I want to get to this real quick, John, because I'm falling a little bit behind. But hey, man, I'm glad you said that shit though. John Rader saying bad. Like if we go 4-3, second place, then you got the Lions, Jets, end up 6-4, Dolphins, Queef. We split the Queefs to 7-5, Vikings, Chokers, Queef, Colts. We end up 7-10, 9-8 record. We get it together, bro. That's John. See, that's the shit. See, that's productive. Even though it's losses and showing all that stuff, you're looking at projective, and that's the type of shit that we need in this coming up, bro. That's why a lot of people there you go, in this atmosphere. That's what we need. We need this atmosphere. We need a little bit of positivity and this, that, and the third. We can't be sitting there just breaking down. Like, bro, like even when we're on the fucking earlier, they're like, oh wow. What's it? I forgot. I think it was. I'm not trying to pick on the guy, but he turned around and he goes, "I don't contradict," but he goes, "Well, what's the name was playing like shit." But then yet he turned around and put 25 points up on the board. But then he was like, "Well, meat got burnt." But then he caught up and fucking made the play and got on the fucking win. Like he overanalyzed the fucking win. You can't just be happy with the fucking win.
I don't understand how Mika Berto, like, you could like I know he's no Dion or anything like that, but corners are known to do that, like to bait a quarterback to make a throw because they know that they're gonna be able to close on it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They know that they have the ability to close on him, and it was so fucking it like. You see the play, he takes one step in, but as soon as he starts turning around, he catches up to him so quick. Watson had no chance on that play, dog. Like, that play was
who's no deep. Dion? Who's no Dion? Tell me who is.
Right, exactly. Michael, what's up, brother? Guerrero, my brother. What's going on? Hopefully,
what's up, Mike Guerrero, man? What's up, boy?
People they bait quarterbacks to make throws like that, bro. Like they think that they're like. You know, they're confident enough to be like, I'm gonna, cheat inside so they can, throw that ball. Throw it, motherfucker. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, it's like when he stated that in the fucking in the chat or whatever. When I was like, "What? You wanted him to fucking throw a dart? Like, what the fuck? Like, you're over analyzing the fact that you wanted him to play better than what he did against the fucking defense that you don't fucking like. What the fuck?
How are you gonna analyze an interception like dog? Like that fool was 6'4" guy, a 6'4" with a 5'8" guy, but yet this dude fucking. He just it didn't. He was never in bad position, dog.
Exactly.
Like, his Spidey senses popped out and jumped that high and got that shit. You should be happy about that pick, bro.
Fuck yeah, I was.
A dude like that ain't supposed to do that. A dude like that ain't supposed to do that, man.
Exactly. I'm not jumping that high.
Right now, I don't even know who the hell you guys are talking about, but I like.
You know who we're talking about.
No, right now I really don't. Like I don't know who, but.
The mixed pick.
Yeah, I'll put it in. You already know, but you know who it is, bro.
I know, but we're talking about a couple of people, because there's a couple of people who are talking some bullshit, but.
Well, they're all the same. They all say the same shit. So
it's always the same three. Same three or four guys are saying the same shit.
Let's not give them that much credit. I just wanted to make that a note. But we got the Pats. The fuck is up with that?
Yeah. So check us out. We're going to win 42-10. I feel 3-3. We hope we get Dallas to beat the Chokers 2-3. Stand back in second place, and we'll forget about the losses against the Steelers and the Chokers, and we'll get back to second place. See, I like that right there, right? And another thing too, I'm glad you said that because I was watching Devontae's interview. What podium when he was talking and stuff like that. He was like, "Yeah, we got the win and it was ugly, but we need a win. We need a win-win. We need a statement." That's
what I want. That's what I've been saying too, dog. That's what I've been saying too. All I want is a state. I do want one of those wins. I think this is the opportunity to get it here, but to think that he's going to just leave just because of that. He's trying to get the team better. He's trying to be a leader, like people ask. You know what I mean? Because he's asking this of his team publicly. You know what I mean? So he's maybe that figure like that's the way he wants to lead through like that. Like you know what I mean? Call people out or whatever. Like, but it's like to think, and he's already said it that he does not want to leave, dog. So it's like, but people keep bringing it up. People keep just fucking like, it's just too much, bro. The fucking people just trying to bring up their own narrative and shit.
Yeah. Or make it happen, JT versus that it is right there. There's your answer. Mike G versus up for review. MC, what's up, bro? I just seen you around in a minute, bro. Thank you for pulling up, man. I appreciate you.
Mike G would tear him up, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. That's
I just don't want to fucking.
Sorry, JT, but you ain't got it like that with Mike.
Yeah.
He got some emergency. He has shit stashed away that's 5 years old for you. He'll pop out, bro. He got good shit. Bro.
Yeah. Shit, a win is a win. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. Yeah, that is true.
Check this out, man. What this extravagant offense that have never so shit. How come the Chiefs only scored 16 points against them?
Yep.
How come they didn't get 20?
Right, yeah. There you go.
With that, number one offense in the fucking NFL.
Didn't we score 17 against them?
Ooh.
Well, the last year. No, we're talking about this year.
But right now, this game right now,
what I mean is, we outscored them. The final score was 16-8,
right?
Kansas City only scored 16. We scored 17 when we played.
That shows you. That shows you how much that shit matters, bro. That shows you how much that shit matters.
It doesn't matter, dog. When it's.
But people are obsessed with it. We haven't even scored fucking 20 points. Okay. So fucking what?
But they didn't score 20.
Roby said, I'll play a game 13-10. I'll give a shit.
Yep.
13-10, 9-6. 9-3, 7-3. As long as I win, I don't give a shit.
Give me a safety to 0. I don't give a fuck. 2-0.
Yep.
Give me
2-0. There you go. 5-0, bro.
Badass safety.
Yeah.
That safety's a defensive stack.
And the safety will probably come from a meek, bro. Mm-hmm. Hey, Ready People, what's going on, bro?
I'm telling you, bro.
Man. Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. It just don't matter how many scores, how many points you score. It matters if you execute the plays. And most of the time, you might not get there, but if you do it, I'm satisfied with a good drive. Boom, 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 we're hitting, and then your penalty knocked it out. You get pissed at the penalty, that's fine. But
I'm never
just because you don't score
points
doesn't mean your offense is not effective.
I'm never satisfied with the loss, but I'm always satisfied with the win, no matter how it comes.
Yeah.
There could be room to critique. There could be room to critique it or whatever. You know what I mean? Like say this and this could have been better or whatever, but to just straight out downplay the win, straight out, who the fuck, what did we do? We didn't do anything, it's just we didn't score 20 points again. Bro, the win is a win. We got our offense got to be better. That's a given, but we got to take these wins, bro. And right now we're, you know what I mean? We're 2-3, dog. There's a lot of teams that have kind of struggled at the beginning of this year to where it kind of has the AFC, the bottom of the AFC, at least those wild card spots and all that shit. They're going to be wide open at the end, dog, because there's so many teams that are going to be bunched up together, I believe, at the end, dog. So these games matter right here too, especially because they're conference wins. The Patriots are in the conference, they probably won't have nothing to do with it, but it's still a conference win. You know what I mean? So you get these wins. You got to get these wins right here, dog. So these are important to go out and get, and hopefully, this is the week where we could put a statement, dog. I don't even give a fuck if it's I'm telling you,
bro, don't think that Belichick ain't dialing up some shit for us, bro.
Oh yeah, he's going. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
With all the talk, not just because it's McDaniels, dog. Just because all of the talk from this week that that he's not, even Kraft saying that he don't consider Belichick unfireable. That's coming from the owner, Robert Kraft, saying that he don't consider him unfireable. So and then all the media talking about it and shit like that. So he's coming up with some game plan now, to try to shut people up. But the Raiders got to be ready for that shit, dog. You know what I mean? Because we're a fucking better team right now than them.
The Patriot way could be a has-been if we getting that ass this weekend.
Yeah, yeah, for real.
So they'll be just like a situation with Denver. Hey, Denver played a good game. It looks like it on the paper score, but maybe they got dominated the whole game. Maybe Andy Reid was saying, "Hey, we're going to run the ball. We're just going to play with them. Our offensive line is more physical. We just want to run it down their throat."
The first play to fucking Kelsey. The first play to Kelsey was fucking little fucking turnaround. He catches the ball, hands it off, and fucking goes and gets another fucking 10 yards, bro. Come on, Kansas City's trying to play with the fucking game, bro, and you know what I mean. And they were doing it on purpose. I like Andy Reid for having that fucking killer instinct to do shit like that, bro. I respect it. You know what I mean? But it's the Patriots, bro. They're nowhere near where they were before. Especially with with our coach now, they haven't done shit without our fucking coach. You know what I mean? And our coach knows that what Belichick is fucking gonna do, but he doesn't have the personnel to do it. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're not gonna go and do whatever they're gonna do, but he knows Mac Jones' weaknesses if he starts him. He knows what Zappy cannot do. So this defense is gonna be flying around the fucking ball. And mind you, who else was there over there knowing fucking Bill's tendencies?
Kobe.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So whatever, bro. We good. This should be that game, bro. This should be that game to get us in tune, in point to where we can be all right, let's go do this shit. You know what I mean? Now it's gonna be up to the players to execute, bro.
Kobe's gonna have a field day next week. This weekend, I bet you.
Yeah.
I put money on if that was a prop bet on Jacoby individually scored, which they probably do. I'll do that shit.
We even got people saying that Justin Fields is gonna like tear us up next week, dog. Like he's gonna fucking like it's a badass matchup for us. That he's gonna tear us up next week. I mean, our defense has just been, kind of smoke and mirrors type shit. So I hear people saying that shit. So it's like, we'll see, dog. We're gonna see. We're gonna see real soon. We're gonna see real soon, though.
The dude could get hurt too. Fields could get hurt too.
Shout out, Mikey.
Fields gonna see. Fields. He's small. He ain't Kyler Murray. He's not even close to Kyler Murray. Nope. He thinks he's Kyler Murray, but Kyler Murray did fuck us up individually by himself. That's one dude I could say that did.
I just think by that game, by this week, I think or next week, early next week, I think we're gonna have if we're gonna make a trade, we're gonna make that trade soon by next week.
Talking about the trade, man. There's not very many people that are really talking about this trade. You see a couple things out there. Everyone's talking about this Brian Burns cat that's having contract issues with Carolina. And Carolina,
I like that, bro.
Right, but Carolina needs a fucking receiver, and Hunter Renfrow is not a number one, and they're looking for that, so we're probably going to have to give up a little bit more, plus eat the contract.
They're just looking somebody to pair with Thielen, because right now Thielen's killing it, actually. He's like one of the leaders, like top 5 in receptions and yards and shit for Carolina, dog. So they have Thielen. If they could get like a fucking a Renfrow to help him out, like, because that's what they're looking for, wide receiver help. So like, because they need somebody to kind of like take over, because they lost fucking DJ Moore. You know what I mean? So I think that could interest them, especially because it's a kind of almost like a matching contract. They both are making almost
$6 million difference. Yeah, it's a $6 million difference. You know what I mean?
6
and then
or 3?
6. Oh, 13. Yeah, you're right. 13 and 16. You're right. Yeah.
We're gonna have to pay most of that. We're gonna have to give them the guaranteed money.
But what I mean is
that they have almost matching contracts, so we would only have to it's an offset of like $3 million.
Yeah.
So we would have to pay that, and then probably give up maybe like a third or a fourth round pick, though, maybe 2 with it.
Yeah. Shout out to the sportsman, John Leon. He goes, I heard Chase Young.
Good, though. Ryan Burns, dude's fucking good.
But he's a linebacker, right? So it's like, you know what I mean? He can play defensive end too. Right.
He's like a hybrid, yeah.
Yeah, he's like a kind of a Judon type. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'd rather have a defensive tackle. I'd rather have a defensive tackle.
Wrong with our linebackers.
No, but he's more like, he'll play more defensive end though with us. You'll help out Max right now, and be able to ease in finally Tyree. You know what I mean? Tyree won't be called on as much because we have this guy. Because when reports first came out, the reports were that they were looking for a replacement for Chandler Jones. That's why they were looking for edge help. You know what I mean? So that's why that one kind of makes sense. I think, I mean, if it was me, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Like, I would want somebody in the middle more if they were available. Like, you know what I mean? Like we were talking about the other day, like try to reach out to the Giants because they might start giving up players like a Leonard Williams or something like that, or even the other guy, Dexter Lawrence. Like those guys are good, man, in the middle. So if I would rather get something like that, you know what I mean, or even try to go out and get like a guard to help out, you know what I mean, on the other side with our new tackle, probably, you know, in Mumford. But I think those are more essential. But I to be honest, I wouldn't mind Renfrow for Burns, bro, because if that's how we're gonna be winning games right now, and we're not gonna be using Renfrow anyway. I mean, I'd rather just get our defense more dominant.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah. Shout out Miguel. He says Emmanuel Rodriguez. My bad. I said Miguel. My bad. He said the Raiders are ranked 14th overall on defense. That is true. But check this out. Going back to what John said, and I want to just jump on this real quick. Shout out to Sportsman, man. I got to have him on the show next week, bro. Hopefully we'll get a couple of people on next week. But he says, I heard Chase Young name was getting thrown in there. He made a statement. He's like, why are we going to get him? Because he's always injured anyways. So there's no point to having him. You know what I mean? So it's like, I do see what you're saying, but I wouldn't do it.
I don't want Chase Young.
We talk about Garoppolo being glass.
Yeah.
We talk about Garoppolo being glass, bro. This dude.
Burns is only 25 years old too, dog. He's young as fuck. I'd rather have Burns.
Yep.
The only thing is that is he gonna come and change his number though, because he just went to 0, and Ja'Cory Bennett already has 0.
Rookie have to give it up, bro. Rookie have to give it up.
I don't think the rookie's gonna give it up, dog.
Yeah, give him number 2, bro. Number 2. Shit. Imagine Max Garrett, Wilson, Tillery. There'll be double team on Garrett. That's another guy you're saying is pretty good too. Yeah, there's all kinds of things, man. But it just sucks that Renfro's going to probably be. He's probably like the odd man out, and he's going to be gone.
He's got the most
the Luna, bro.
I think he's got the most trade bait because I think other teams know that he's a good route runner, dog, and he can help out a lot of teams. And a lot of teams know that shit. Like they just know that the Raiders are not using them right. They just know that the Raiders are using Devontae and Jacoby. Yeah. You know what I mean? So they can probably come out and, you know what I mean, make a deal, because I think Renfro's still good now, because if you see him on the field, you can see him getting open. You can see Renfro getting open. It's just, you know, Jimmy's not seeing him. You know what I mean? He's not seeing the secondary guys. Like, he's only seeing his primary guys. His primary 2 weapons, that's all he's seeing. You know what I mean? And he just rarely sees his fucking his secondary guys. So that's the problem right now, dog. I think that's more of the problem than anything. Like, if he starts, like, you know, spreading the ball, I don't mind the one target. Yeah, I would for in a perfect, you know, game or whatever like that. You know, when we got the ball enough, and you know what I mean. Then yeah, for sure, I would want, you know, DA to get more than 1 target per half. You know what I mean? But I do also like the mixing up of our play calling in the last game too, to where he was spreading out the ball. You know what I mean? And it was working, bro, because, you know, he got the tight ends involved. You know what I mean? Both of them had I think had a couple of catches. So, like, you know, having the tight end possession, getting like 4 catches, 4 or 5 catches, I think, between the both, you know, helps out, you know, something, dog. And then, like, you know, you had even other receivers catching the ball. So it's like, I think that helps out a lot for in the long run too, dog, because I think you'll start being able to get those other guys more open, because now guys are focusing in on DA and fucking Jacoby, and you're still going there. So It's like, now you gotta start going outward, like, and then you could, you know what I mean? Then you can start, you know, mixing it in again back to them, because right now it's getting too like. It's not like on the play calling either too. Like Gravy, I think, was saying I think earlier on the show or something like that. It's not like the play calling either, because it's some play calls are good, dog, because, you know, guys are open out there, but Jimmy's just not getting to the second or third read.
Or the offensive line is breaking down faster than he can get the ball out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's like they're just not making he's not making that good read or something like that. So it's like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? And sometimes he does have the time in the pocket, and he gets, you know, kind of a little antsy. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I hope he gets more comfortable. You know what I mean? Because he is coming off the injury and shit like that. Hopefully, he starts getting more comfortable playing back there. But, you know what I mean? That's the reason why I think that the most beneficial thing to this team right now, it would probably be out and try to go get some guard help, dog. You know, for him. You know what I mean? Because I think that's would be the best thing right now, though, because you help him get a little bit more confidence, because you'll feel safer out there, because you'll start feeling less pressure on him, and I think you'll start being able to get to more of those reads more often with the more aware, like, you know what I mean, just with that more comfortableness, you know, being in the pocket with a better line. Like, I think that's the move to make right now, but I think they're gonna go defensive, which I don't mind either, because if we're gonna win games like we are, you know what I mean, let's fucking go out and fucking bolster it up. You know what I mean?
If you're gonna go in, if your plan is to wait until, you know, November, December to really ball up, that's your plan. We'll be ready by then. We'll be full motion. You got to go defensively. You got to go defensively for that.
Yeah, Ja. He says, but will players want to be traded knowing that they have this head coach? That's the thing. Yes, it is a thing, but Roby said this perfectly. And as a player, players don't really care. They'll adjust because this is what they do. This is their job. You know what I'm saying? Just like how you box, bro. You come into it, say if you get a bad trainer or whatever, whatnot, but then he gets you where you got to go. It doesn't really matter. You need that payday. They want their money. They want that signing bonus. They're a business. They're a commodity. That's the way he said it. You know what I mean? You're a commodity. You're a boxer, bro. Like there's these things that these players have to go through. That's the same thing with the Jacobs thing, right? So when you look at it like that, if they're being traded, it's a business. You're just working for a different company, and that's all it is. So you still need to be the person that you need to be because you want to get your paper and you want to get that jacket. You want to get the wins. You want to get those things. Some players don't. Some people just want to get the paper and just be out. But most players that work their asses off to get into the position to where they're at right now want that paper and want to win. So if they're coming from a defensive place where they're not doing nothing to a 14th ranked defense, and you got Mad Max and these guys are flying around the ball and they're coming together, bro, why wouldn't you want to be there? Because the coaches can come and go, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to really look at it like that. Because when Roby told me that, my eyes just opened up. You know what I mean? Like I thought of it that way, but you really got to look at it like that too.
Like the coaching, like it gets kind of overpaid sometimes because if you're losing, players are going to turn on you. That's how locker rooms are sometimes, because then they'll start, not believing in the coach or whatever. But if it starts producing wins, which, you know what I mean, that's why I'm saying too, like these next 2 games are important, dog, because if we lose these next 2 games, it's basically season done, dog. You know what I mean? Kind of. You know what I mean? Because it's not gonna get. Then you got to play, some better, like not better teams. Well, yeah, Detroit. I mean, then you got to go play. You know what I mean? The Jets, which are, a defensive team, but then you got, Kansas City twice. You got fucking, you got some pretty good teams. You got Miami. You know what I mean? You got some pretty good teams at the end of the season. So, but that's why these 2 games right here, dog, are big time for I think for the future for Josh McDaniels. You know what I mean? I think for Josh McDaniels to try to keep hold of this team, dog. Like I know I guarantee you he hasn't lost it yet because the team feels that, like, when a team is like this close and then they look at standings and shit too, dog. They know they're right there in the thick of things. You know what I mean? With 2 wins, they're back right there, dog. Like, you know what I mean? With 2 wins, they're just like, oh shit. You know what I mean? The Raiders are like in playoff contention. You know what I mean? Like that's the way the shit starts turning. You know what I mean? Once you get those 2 wins, and then that fucking game against Detroit is big time. You know what I mean? That's probably gonna be like a fucking one of the game of the weeks, dog, because, you know what I mean, once you have the Raiders winning or whatever, like, you know what I mean, I think just that, if you could get some momentum built for like in these next couple weeks, it could do a lot for the future. I mean, I just hope, McDaniels could turn everything around. Like, I really do hope, McDaniels turn around, because he's our coach as right now. Like, it scares me that, you know what I mean, that he hasn't got it yet, but I mean, at this point we got to roll with it just because it's like, fuck, bro, like, I hope he can produce the wins, bro. The thing that scares me is that he's probably gonna save his job.
Yeah.
You know what, Lo? I love the way you responded to Josh saying, about the boxing analogy and saying that, the trainer is a good dude and this and that. Well, say like Ja was boxing, and we'll just pretend it's a boxing right now, but you could imagine it as a football team, and me and Roby do the same thing. Okay, we sit there and you look at your players, and then you could be the best at what you do. Then we know that McDaniels has the hardware of being a good offensive coordinator. He's barely starting his, head coaching life, his career as head coach.
Right.
So, say like he was the best person to take you to this level, which McDaniels is. He's a great offensive coordinator. Everybody knows that. Okay. But he's an asshole. You know what I mean? If it was in John's situation, where would John go? The guy that's going to take me to that next level.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter if he's an asshole. That's personal. Okay. But if he's going to show me and teach me and give me all he can do to get me to that greener pasture, which is the playoffs, Super Bowl, division championship, AFC championship, winning Super Bowls and being there for several years. That's the plan with this guy. It ain't the Rams 1 year buy all bunch of players and then that's it. You suck for 2 and then now you're trying to rebound back. No, this dude wants to have longevity with the team, bringing in players. We're just not used to that because we've seen mediocrity and kiss assness to all these players. This dude isn't that way. You're hearing about it, and we have guests on your show, on our shows, saying McDaniels is an asshole. I don't say anything because I like the guys that come on the show, but
I say it too.
I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to be your friend.
Last weekend, up top, Mark Davis even said that shit up top. Didn't you see him?
You're an asshole. You know what? My team is playing better now. You know what I mean? But you look at the improvement. It's in different ways, and I don't think we know how to do that. And then our linebackers, we thought our linebackers were gonna suck. Hey, look at our linebackers right now. They're doing a great job.
Yep.
You know what I mean? One linebacker got 2 picks. And it was Gabe that said Spillane. Gabe Doug Spillane. I've always been a meat dude, but you ain't got to be all nice and woe is me type fucking player. Devontae Adams had a hard nosed ass coach here at Fresno State, and he got the same damn thing over there. In Green Bay, he probably was all lovey dovey in Green Bay, but he comes here and says, "Oh, this shit is different. This guy's an asshole. Maybe I like that."
Yeah, we're talking about coaching.
Maybe I like this dude saying, "You're fucking up, Devontae. You're fucking up. Don't do that no more."
Yeah,
and like a coach you can make a good play in the way I am, and Roby too, and any other coach go over there and say, if you got a player that's all into himself and thinks he's all tight, oh, that was a good play, coach. I go, do it again.
Yep,
do it again. I ain't gonna pat you on the head and give you a fucking good job sticker and shit like that. Is that what these players want now? Fuck that, man. Nah, you go out there, do that shit again, and then keep doing it, and then people will recognize you.
Yeah, shout out Drew.
I don't have to do it.
Shout out Drew. He says, I believe JMD needs to let the OC call the plays and needs to learn how to manage the game. We're gonna get back to that one because I actually asked Roby about that. That's a good fucking thing right there.
Drew doesn't like Josh McDaniels. We heard it all the way to LA, and we heard it all the way back from LA.
We heard it at Denny's. No. I'm gonna speak for myself. I don't like McDaniels either, though, to be honest. But
it's in your family. It's in your family game. We know that.
If he can produce wins, I'm not gonna trip. No? Like I'm gonna call it like I said, like right now. Earlier, I said, you know what I mean. It wasn't the play calling. It's more. You know what I mean? In the last couple games, like in the last game, especially, I seen a lot of it. You did see some of the. You do kind of see sometimes the shit comes up and bite. McDaniels in the ass with some of his play calling. You know what I mean? With some of his decisions. You know what I mean? That's where I critique on him the most. With like, what in the first half where not calling the timeout and saving like a minute. You know what I mean? Of time and like. At the end of the game, not going for it on 4th down, you know what I mean? Just to take them away, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's just, those are the type of things that can end up costing you. They did it, you know what I mean? Fortunately for us too, you know what I mean? But it's like, those are the things that could end up coming back and getting you in the ass. But, it's just, I would like to see, some more like, that's the moment you can show some confidence and the offense could build some fucking confidence. You go for it right there on 4th down, you get it. You know what I mean? I think that's the confidence builder. You let the offense end the game right there, and you let let Josh Jacobs go out there and fucking get that 1st down or something. And I think we would have got it right there, bro, just because of the way we were running the ball. But it's just those
make a decision. You have to make a decision in 30 seconds, Gabe. You got to make a decision in 30 seconds. And you got tens and thousands of people that are going to motherfuck you after that because that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? And you're going to sit there, but then you're going to realize, well, I should have did something different. You know what I mean? Yeah. Maybe I should have went for it on 4th down because our defense was playing well.
No, but what I was trying to get to was like
what up, bro?
You could see how Jimmy G, like, some of the play calling was good. You know what I mean? It's just that Jimmy G doesn't see the open guys. You know what I mean? He won't see the open guys, and they're not even long. It's not even that they're long throws. It's that he's not even going to like his 3rd or like he's not going through his reads like he should be, and that's what I think is like fucking him up, man. It's just that's what I think is is like messing us up right now the most. Like if I think if that execution and just Jimmy G
True.
could just like start playing with a little bit more poise and a little bit more like patience in the pocket, dog. Like just I know that shit comes sometimes.
Patience, Gabe, is time.
Yeah.
Patience is time, Gabe. It's not. This isn't meant. McDaniel's offense isn't meant for you. Basically, you know where to go with the ball. You know who's the number one read. When people say he needs a read one's not there. How many seconds was that already? That was like 3-4 seconds. That's a sack, bro.
No matter what, like McDaniels, no matter how McDaniels, draws up his plays, he's always gonna have either a check down, a secondary option, and all of that shit. So it's like getting to his reads more quicker. You know what I mean? If you see that first guy, taking, go to your second. If not, quick check down, bro. You've seen that Josh McDaniels can carry a good amount on, even in the receiving game, bro. He can be that type of dual back. So it's like it's the reads just gotta be quicker. Even if there's certain reads that you have to go to, they still gotta be quicker no matter what, because you either stay on your first read too long and then the forcing it, or you just or you go to your second read and you're already getting sacked. You know what I mean? Because you held on to your first read so long.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be that way. See, that's a Garoppolo thing. That's not a McDaniels thing.
That is true.
McDaniels' intention is to get the ball, go through your read.
That's exactly what I was saying,
bro.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. Like the play calling was good at times, like in times too. Like in the last couple of games, it's just that you do see McDaniels kind of do some at times. That's why I was saying the other day on our show too, like that it's situational type shit with me. But you also can't exclude like Jimmy G or the players, like the offensive line, like all of that type of shit too. Like that, those guys got to get a good amount of blame too. Like it's just hopefully this week with Mumford starting, we can get our run game going, because I think that it'll probably be beneficial to us, because Mumford does have some slow feet. I mean, we are playing the Patriots. They don't have a dominant, defensive end right now.
Gone, so we're good.
The only thing that worries me is maybe Christian Barmore, going up against Andre James. That's the scary part, because Andre James be getting punked, dog, and Christian Barmore is a beast. But
you know what I would do? You know what I would do already? I foresee it in the future. Is I see Parham playing center, and instead of us going to get one and get James somewhere else.
He's too small, bro.
Yeah, he's too small.
I see we have our center on our offensive line already. All we need is another guard. And then when Gabe mentions get a guard, that could happen, because Parham, he just needs reps at that position. He's played it before. He's did it for us before. And that's where I foresee us going with as far as the center position goes.
If we get a guard,
I don't see James there that much longer. I don't see
but I would. But if it was like a choice to like keep James or keep Van Rotten and use the guard just use the guard to like leave Parham where he's at and just use the guard at guard and just leave Andre James, like I think I'd rather do that, because if you move. Say you move what's his name to center, and then you get your guard and you put him at guard, the starting guard position. Yeah, I think you'll get better a little bit better at center right now. I think for the long run you'll get better, but you'll still have that glaring hole on the other side in Van Rotten. Yeah.
Either way, you need a new guard. Either way,
one way or another. Well, I'm not gonna let shit on these guys already. You know what I'm saying? Look, if Jimmy's not really comfortable just yet, Josh Jacobs ain't ready, just yet. You know what I'm saying? He's building himself up, and Josh Jacobs does this shit every fucking year, and he still ends up with over 1,000 yards. So you got to pump the brakes on that. So this offensive line is new with Van Rotten. We're supposed to have the other guy. What's that big 6'8" motherfucker that we're supposed to have? 6'9" motherfucker. He's injured. So
Wagner.
Wagner, there you go. Wagner was supposed to be a part of this offensive line too. You know what I mean? And that would have moved some other people around too.
Moody never like made it to the. He hasn't been called up.
Right.
We still have him on our practice squad, but he hasn't been called up.
You don't want to see Heron.
Nah, I don't want to see Heron at all, bro.
Then we're bad.
I want to trade for one, dog. Like I want to trade for one. Go out and get one.
You never know. We might fuck around and trade for one, bro. We might trade. We might do it to package. Hey, give me a fucking guard and a defensive tackle, bro.
Don't get me wrong, but like defense does make kind of like sense right now, just because we could kind of build on this little momentum that we have with our defense that's going right now. And if we could get them in here right now and just build more off that momentum, especially when we're gonna get Hobbs back soon too. I don't think he's gonna play this game, but we're gonna get him back soon. And I think this defense could be fucking pretty scary, dog. Like with those type of players.
We're sitting there with the defense without Hobbs, without what's the one that got hurt in the season?
Faison is coming back too.
Coming back. Yep.
That's just added starting depth.
I mean, he's not great. I'm not saying Faison is like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Damn, Faison's good.
He does it though. He makes shit happen.
Corner.
He makes stuff happen.
Yeah, he's a big corner, and like he keeps some good coverage, dog. He has quick feet, and that gives. I don't like saying like when they fucking like what they say when they analyze fucking corners. He has good hips, dog. Like. Fucking pause.
Those hits.
You know what I mean? Like he has good hits.
He can adjust quick.
Purple go, yeah. He doesn't really have zip on the ball, bro. James is 6'4". How you? Yeah, James is 6'4". Shit, I didn't realize. I thought he was like 16.
I think they're saving Nate Hobbs for probably mostly like next week, dog, because he hasn't practiced all week still right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a chance to come back to tomorrow's practice, but that's going to be the last time he could probably go out there and try to get a practice in. If you don't see him in practice out there tomorrow, for sure he's not going tomorrow. But I mean, that's going to be the third game. You know what I mean? If they didn't put him on IR, that's why I'm saying, most likely next week he probably comes back. But you know what I mean? Because I mean, you losing 4 weeks. You could have brought somebody up from like the practice squad or something, you know what I mean? And while he was on the IR, if he was gonna mix 4 weeks anyways, you know what I mean? So like, but I think he might come back next week, or he might be at practice tomorrow. You never know.
Yeah. Hey Vic, there's something in the air about him being traded, but it's been since last season, so we don't know nothing, but. The name that keeps on coming up is Burns from Carolina, and they need a receiver too, so we might have to throw a little something in there. So
Brian Burns is good, dog.
Yeah,
I like Brian Burns.
People are gonna go 8 shit. People
are gonna go 8 shit. Would be scary, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Burns and Max Crosby Brian Burns and Max Crosby would be crazy, dog. Max Burns.
Matt is Brian Burns. I thought it was Brian Burns.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be. It said Max Burns. Max Burns.
Max Burns shit. Soto, what's going on, bro?
He got a nickname. He already got the shirt ready for that.
Yeah, shit. Sam Webb is out, and Nate Hobbs is hurt. So bring Sam Webb back. Yeah, that's true, right there.
I like Tyler Hall, dog. He should be brought up to the 53.
Yeah, he got a little banged up, but then he still came back and played at the end of the game too. So you know what I mean.
But Faison team. If Faison comes back, he might. Somebody's gonna have to go down. One of these.
Yeah, I see Tucker. We got the speed factor. We probably need to work on the jug machine a little bit with Tucker, but I see him taking over Renfro's spot.
Yeah,
that's why Renfro is expensive.
We basically have 3 slot receivers. You know what I'm saying? We got Carter, Tucker.
That's why he's expensive, and Carter.
And
they don't play that type of position.
And plus, the money that he's getting is less than the number one guy one of the number one guys that we got back was Josh Jacobs. So you know what I mean? That money right there, you know what I mean, will be like used incorrectly. You know what I'm saying? Hunter's still going to get his money, and then. We might have to ease some of his contract, bro. We might have to, trade him over and stuff like that. So, that's the only thing that I'm kind of seeing like as a loss. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna have Hunter Renfro, but we're gonna add. You know what I'm saying?
I do like Renfro though.
Yeah, I do. But
that's
he's concussion prone.
But that's where he's from too, like that kind of like that area. Like that's because that's Carolina, and he was like from Clemson, so that's like that area. You know what I mean? So he's moving back to his like where he's from. If he does get that, but I mean, I liked him as a Raider, but I never really seen him as a. I mean, I seen him as a Raider. Don't get me wrong. It's just like he's just a guy that you thought he was probably going to get traded with this regime for sure at some point.
Yeah, pretty much.
We will be talking about
hopefully
Hunter
not. Hopefully not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hopefully not. Hopefully it doesn't happen, and our defense just plays good the way it is, and our offense just starts clicking.
But see, this is another thing too. This is another thing too. Even though they don't have a fucking receiver, we could take that contract away from them and take him. You know what I'm saying? Because we do have that, and we do have extra money. We're getting that $10 million from fucking Chandler. Then we got the extra whatever's on there, so we can and give them a couple fucking, you know what I mean, couple draft picks.
We have to get that money before the trade deadline, which is Halloween, and I don't know if we're gonna get that money before the trade deadline now because a lot of the shit that's going on with him. But
well, I just seen Mark Davis. I seen Mark Davis at the slot machines, bro. You might as well pull out some of that money, bro.
Yes, we have it like at 11. We're at 11 million right now. So it's
Simmons from the Donkeys.
We would have to need something to counteract it. We would need something to counteract it.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of teams that are not doing so well that you could probably go out and get some players too. Like Denver said that they're willing to fucking get rid of any defensive player except for probably Patrick Surtain. And they're already even releasing players. So sometimes it's not even making a trade with somebody because you could probably just pick somebody up that they release because some teams are gonna start like releasing players just to start releasing some contracts.
Yeah.
I love that fucking pick. Like for if we were to be able to do that. If we could trade, Renfro to the Giants for fucking Leonard Williams, then I'm all for that.
Oh yeah, but come on, we're not getting big cap, bro. Come on, that'll be dope as fuck, but yeah, it'll be hard to get that right there. We'd have to give up some draft capital, a lot actually, and some money. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna have to pay that guy too. He said, "Fuck,
we're gonna have the money at the end of the year." We need a guy like that, dog. We need a guy like that in the middle to help out Max.
Yeah, it would be nice. It would be
happy with Leonard Williams.
Yeah.
And then Renfro could go be with his butt buddy.
Hey, shit, you know. Question, would you rather have Wilson or a tackle already drafted ahead of us? What? Question, would you rather have Wilson or a tackle? Or a tackle, yeah. Well, yeah, obviously we're going to need the tackle now at this point, but Wilson is still a good pickup, bro. Matter of fact, I was watching, what's the name's, Sanjeet. I was watching his film breakdown analysis on him. I watch him every once in a while. And if you look, and a lot of people were saying about the running game and stuff like that, if you really, really look, Tyree was very, very effective in the running game. He's not as fast, not as slow. He was in there. He made a lot of good stops. You know what I mean? He shook off a lot of those swings, like the tight ends coming over and then the guards coming over. He shook them off and he was in the plays. He was in the fucking, the running plays. So he's being effective. You know what I'm saying? He's just not at full speed, I don't think. You know what I mean? And it's his rookie fucking season. So
go out and fucking make a fucking splash, dog. Go out and get go out and get Aaron Donald.
Easy, relax. That would be dope. That would be fucking dope as shit, bro.
You gonna pay him $30 million?
Oh shit, I ain't paying him shit, bro.
Get hurt?
Any shit, yeah.
He's not gonna get hurt.
I bet you the Rams can't wait till he retires.
Oh man, for real, get all that money off their fucking back. So hey, great. I'm gonna get out of here, bro. We've already done 2 hours earlier. We did the hour a little bit now. Are you gonna go live tomorrow?
Are you going live tomorrow? Tonight's show this morning was a show I had planned for Friday.
Okay,
there you go.
Most likely
so
not. Yeah.
No show tomorrow.
No show
tomorrow. No show.
Unless I pop up like I did there.
Oh, we gotta be on point. Are we doing it?
I don't know, man.
Nah, bro. No.
I could be like Twan and say I do random shows.
Well, if you want to do random shows, then then do your random shows.
Oh, we gotta do it so that way, like even if it's like, You could pre-record.
Yeah,
that
Roby
shit.
had time. I told him Friday, but he's a coach, bro.
Like you guys could set it up, and you could even like pre-record that shit, and then still like but still schedule it so that way people still know exactly what time it's coming out. So that way they tune in and I'll watch it still. You know what I mean? You still get a good amount of views when it premieres.
Turned it on. I did it like 15 minutes before.
Colorado, Stanford, mañana.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of good games going on.
He called me and told me, "Hey, Friday I got a game." I told him
there's a lot of fucking shit going on this fall next weekend.
Yeah,
this weekend. Next weekend, there's some good ass UFC fights though. Like it was like they were already okay fights. They were already good fights actually. You know what I mean? And those fools, the two Brazilian fools, pulled out because of injuries, and the replacements, the guys that took the replacement fight, like on 12 days notice, are better. They made a better fight than the original fights.
No shit.
Yeah, so like the fools that are taking the place are going to, like make it a better card now. Like damn, now I really want to watch the guy. I wasn't even like really. I was gonna watch the card because I watch all UFC cards, but like I wasn't like too hyped for it. Now I'm fucking hyped for that fucking card on fucking next Saturday.
Yeah, fucking
we'll make a show smack in the middle of that UFC fight so you can be on it with us.
UFC versus it's that fool fucking Chimaev versus fucking Usman.
Usman?
You know Kamaru Usman? No, fuck. He was a former champion, but those fools are they're good ass fools. And then there's the rematch between Khabib's cousin. I don't know if you guys know Khabib is, right? You guys know Khabib is, right?
No. Cruise control with your host Low. What the hell, Dark coming up with?
Yeah, come on some verbiage, bro.
Coming out with some dope vibes. Look at that, dude.
Goes to the Cruise Control with host Low.
Coming out with bars, dude. How come we can't have bars? I got to read the nation's
Dark's got that shit like a lock, dog.
The nation's Coach Gravy. Check him out, bro.
Your Coach Gravy, the asshole.
Going game.
Asshole coach.
420 Smoke Out Hour show. Exclusive. Yeah. Damn, you exclusive now, dog? Fucking Dark, bro.
Exclusive
hit. Man, appreciate you, Dark.
Exclusive hit.
No shit.
But we ain't on Cruise Control with Dirty Low. What's up, bro? That sounds mean, dude.
And the nation's Coach Gravy.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a good fight next weekend. You guys should watch them.
Yeah, shit.
Gabe don't care.
Good fight. Good card.
Yeah, see, I mean, I was trying to get into the UFC, bro, but like I'm just concentrating this whole year on fucking Raiders, bro. Like on some real shit, I'm just sticking to the Raiders. No fantasy football.
Oh, no, we don't have to fucking do nothing.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying it's like
Saturday night. It's next Saturday night. Oh no, maybe not even next Saturday night. I think it's maybe next Saturday morning because they're doing it in Abu Dhabi. So usually when they do it in Abu Dhabi, it's like in the middle of the day. Like they show it over here, like in the middle of the day, like at 1:00 on Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. The nation's one convicted lawyer, Circus Raider.
Will let us know that.
Shit. So we're gonna be live Sunday night. You guys gotta understand, bro. So we're live Sunday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. So that's 5 nights a week, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So we're gonna be here, bro. So I mean, it's been great, bro. Like, the last couple of weeks, getting it all lined up and everything like that. Gabe got the Pick'em show on Wednesday. You know what I mean? We got the Raider Nation live show on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So like right after the game, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, whatever, or 8 o'clock. Sunday, Monday, we just adjusted it this week because Monday Night Football, whatever, not. We've been live pretty much all week. So it's like, it's cool, man. And I appreciate my guys pulling up, man, and doing their thing. So it's like, we're probably going to throw in another show during the week, man, just so we can be a little bit more active and stuff like that. Maybe a show next Friday with Gravy. You know what I mean? Get some people over there to Gravy's channel so we can get him going too. You know what I mean? Man, it's been a good ride, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about this week. I'm excited about, the win that we just got. You know what I mean? And I'm ready, bro. I'm ready for this weekend, man. Matter of fact, Gravy, we're gonna have the show here, bro. I mean the game here. So we'll figure it out tomorrow, whatever. We're not. Gabe, you want to come down, bro? Come down, bro. Fucking come watch the game.
Since you're taking flights to Abu Dhabi,
Yeah, you taking flights and
I'm going to no fucking Abu Dhabi. I'm saying I'm fucking watching.
Yeah, you taking flights to Yabba Dabba Doo. You can go.
Nah, fucking.
Whatever you say.
You know what's crazy? We were gonna take a drive over there tomorrow because
so yeah, we simulcast on everybody's show right now. So, yeah.
No, because that training shit, we were supposed to go do something up there in Fresno, like to test the building, but it got switched to fucking San Diego.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna go do it in San Diego. But I was like, oh shit, I was gonna be like, I was gonna hit you up tomorrow, like my brother. Hey, I'm in Fresno, fool.
Let's go.
Go fucking
it got canceled.
Go Diggers, bro. Go Diggers.
City Lights right around the corner, bro.
Nah, I got switched to San Diego.
Oh, okay, sure, for sure. Got that corporate account, Fresno, shit, for sure. Raiders, yes, sir. So, man, we're gonna get out of here, man. Thank you guys, man. Appreciate everyone, every single one of you guys, man. It's getting better every day. We're doing these shows, man. You know, it's our team's getting better. You know what I'm saying? We have, you know,
hopefully,
yeah. No, not hopefully, bro. I see us winning, bro. I see us winning. I see us getting there, bro.
Too, but I'm not gonna say. Well, I'm never gonna say we're gonna lose, but I need to see these next two games, dog. These next two games are gonna make me either a believer or a keep me where I'm at.
You're gonna have more shows or less shows. The more wins, the more shows. There you go.
I know we're gonna jamming up the pay test this weekend.
Yeah. We're dude, get so graphic at the end,
Froggy style.
Always at the end of the show. Gravy get nasty.
It's always about some pounding or some crazy shit, whatever. Because
Gravy shit like that. Pause.
Yeah. He's a little bit older, bro. You know what I'm saying? He starts getting
your oil ready. Get your oil really better check because the Raider Pirates gonna come in that ass.
There you go, in that ass. Gravy 2024 in that ass.
In that ass.
Got the shirt getting made in that ass.
In that ass.
In that ass. 2024. Gravy all day. Man, thank you guys for pulling up, man. Appreciate you, everybody, man. Remember, be thankful for what you do got, what you don't got, and you know what I'm saying. Don't drink and drive. And you guys have a great weekend. You know, be safe out there. Don't add to the population. Don't take away from the population. Don't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? But you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys Sunday night, 8 p.m. sharp. Talking about the win that we're gonna have against the Patriots, man. We'll see you guys in, man. You guys have a good one.
Pound Town.
The Pound Town. Going to Pound Town.